Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to our yo-yo only expert mode challenge series. In today's episode I have fixed the fire gauntlet issue. A lot of people were a little bit upset because I didn't craft the fire gauntlet yesterday. In all honesty, and I openly admitted it, I completely forgot it was a thing. It would have been a really great accessory to use yesterday. Thankfully, we had a successful episode anyway. In today's episode, we're going to be farming away for the Eye of CTHULHU. This is going to be one of the most important. It's also one of my favorite yo-yos in the game because it's kind of awesome. So we're going to be farming for that, but to get that, we need a solar eclipse. So we're going to head to the temple now. We're going to go get a few solar tablets. We're going to go back up to the world, and we're going to farm away. So it's going to be a pretty relaxed episode. After we do get the Eye of CTHULHU, we'll be taking down Golem in today's episode, and we may even farm Golem a few times, because Golem is going to drop a Sunstone. He's also going to have the chance of giving us the 2 developers yo-yos that we really need for our series, so it's definitely worth doing. So that's going to be today's episode, so let's jump cut ahead to the temple, and let's get started. Okay, so we're here at the temple, so let's open this bad boy up, and let's get going. Now, I have to be careful, because I don't want to rush in and get mauled. And it'd be nice if we could find a... oh, there's one actually. Right, okay. So it's a little bit dark in here. I wanted to find a pressure plate so that I can kind of go through this whole thing and, you know, chip away at some of the wiring here. So let's do this. Right, this is one thing I really like to do when I'm here. I like to dismantle everything on the way in. So if I ever come in the future, I don't have to worry about traps. It just makes things easier for me in the future. Right. Okay. Right, I was just about to say, I didn't notice that guy was a skeleton archer, and I was just about to say, hey, I don't exactly remember any of the enemies in here shooting anything, so... Right. Okay. Cautious approach. Right, 2 pressure plates here. So let's get this one and this one. Okay. I like that this one is laced with traps. This is a nice temple, to be fair. I mean, they're all pretty similar, but there's no real annoyances with this one. It's not annoyingly trapped up. Okay. Right. Let's get rid of these flying snakes and these enemies. Let's just keep it cool. I don't know. Actually, do you know what? I've not been paying full attention. Whether there's been chests or not. Oh, there you go. There's a chest. And there's a trap. So let's get rid of this one. And what are we getting in here? A power cell. Spelunker. Solar fragments. A lizard furnace. Right. They're all pretty handy. I don't need the Spelunker potion, in all honesty, because I don't think we'll be doing much mining from here on out. Okay. Alright. Let's take this nice and slow. Nice cautious approach. Oh my god, doesn't that look awesome? That insane curse flames and fire effect. That looks so cool. That looks really, really awesome. I really love the lighting engine in Terraria. Particles are awesome. Okay. Right, so this one is wired up to a pressure pad here. So let's light this up and get rid of one of these. Now, surprisingly, I actually haven't found just a tablet on its own. Usually you find just a tablet on its own. So, we'll grab this again. Alright, okay, and I'll leave that behind. I'll leave that for if I ever have to come back and get another furnace, because I've run out of one. Alright, these dudes are toast. Man, we actually are really equipped in here. To be honest, I think we could probably take down Expert Golem right now. It'd be a fun challenge. Should we give it a go? Since I don't actually, I'll put my money in my piggy bank and we'll have a little crack at it to see if we can do it. Because I actually haven't done something like that. It'd be nice to test out the strength of our character. You know, we haven't actually been able to test the full strength of him for a little while. But I do know that these enemies are getting a little bit annoying. I'm in a place where they seem to be spawning very frequently, and I just want to get rid of this pressure pad up here. Okay. Let's get rid of all of you. Ah, there you go. Finally triggered the trap. I see how it is. I see how it is. Right, well, I'm going to do a little jump cut ahead. And what I'll do is I'll get rid of all the traps. And we'll try a little golem fight. Okay, so I got a little bit messed up, I will admit, exploring the temple. But I died. I came back. You know, we all make mistakes. But I decided that, You know what? I probably should grab a few potions if we're going to do this. May as well do it a little bit right. So I thought what we'll do is we'll do this whole setup, but I won't go too elaborate on like making any kind of you know, regen stations and all this. I'm just going to use a basic heart lantern and fire campfire. Right, there we go. Words are out today. Okay, so let's set up a little arena. I actually do have one of these ones where it kind of spawns there, so hopefully you don't get too trapped. We can have a fair fight. So, let's begin. Okay. Alright, I've not done this in a while, actually. I believe you take down the fists first. Both the fists and then the body. If I can remember correctly. And I do remember that he does like to kind of come after you once he gets out of this little glitch here, so you got to be careful of that. Alright. I think it is one of them boss fights where you want to kind of take down both hands at once, if I remember. Right, I will admit, memory doesn't serve me too well. When you don't fight this boss very often, very forgettable boss. Because I feel like Golem is a little bit of a pushover, right? Golem is a little bit, you know, you get Plantera. Plantera is a real step up, you know, you need to really get prepared for Plantera, you know. You're the one that needs to build the arena. You're the one that needs to go and get all this stuff for it. But then you get Golem, and Golem's kind of, he's already in his little area. You summon him dead easy. You don't even have to go looking around for summons. You know, and he's you know, he's already there to fight. And by the time you've taken down Plantera, you know, you're pretty much good to go with this guy. So I do think he's a little bit forgettable, but I don't think that's too bad of a thing. I feel like he'd be, I know this is really weird to say, but I feel like he'd be better in pre-hard mode. Obviously not as strong, but, you know, because pre-hard mode bosses are kind of there to find, you know, like the Eye of Cthulhu and such, you know, you find summons for, you know, you find summons for the Eye of Cthulhu all the time and such, and, you know, you have the one waiting for you at the dungeon and such, so, I don't know. It'd be a bit weird to change it now, like, but, this is my little 2 cents anyway. Alright, how is this fight going? I'd say pretty good. Alright, because he's dead. Awesome. Right, got some husks, a shiny stone, and a sunstone. Kind of wanted that, so happy about that. Right, we're going to go for another one now. Going to go for, I don't know, I think I might do 2 or 3 of these things on camera. Do the rest off camera, because may as well get some farming in today. There isn't Mothrons, so we can take these out. Just another little hand to kill. But yeah, so basically, if you guys don't know, because I know a lot of people are a little bit confused about this, you see the bags that I opened up after I killed Golem? Well, there's a chance, a rare chance, that you can get a piece of developer's armor. Now, there's like 5 or 6 developer's armors, and 2 of them come with a yo-yo, and to finish the yo-yo playthrough challenge series that I created all that time ago, I decided that I needed to get both of these developers' yo-yos. Now, I personally believe that Golem is the easiest expert mode boss to farm because 1, you can fight him whenever you want. He's not a hard fight, and the summons are a lot easier to get than most. For example, if you fight Duke Fishron, you're going to have to farm for truffle worms because they don't come as often as they should, unless they've patched that recently. Or, for example, the Moon Lord, you can't really farm him because every time you want to farm him, you've got to take down 4 towers. 4 annoyingly strong towers as well. The Destroyer, you know, if you find a summon, that's really good. But if not, you've got to go get some iron, you've got to go get the right souls, you've got to make sure that you've still got some rotten chunks, even though that they're not even that, you know, people don't even get them in hard mode. But with Golem, you get a little power cell, you put it in, it's like a battery, he goes, you kill him, next boss, kind of thing. But yeah. Right, so I'll finish up this fight, I'll open up the bag on camera, and then I'll farm for a few off camera, and I'll open the bags in front of you so you guys can know what we get. Right, okay, Heat Ray, Mask, another Shiny Stone. Obviously, Shiny Stone's his expert mode drop. Right, I'm going to go farm for this, and I'll let you know. Okay, so I have done a few more fights of Golem. I actually did 3, so 1, 2, 3. Well, not the kind of thing we were hoping for. We were hoping for a developer's yo-yo. We didn't get it, but that's totally okay, because what we did get is a few minor things to sell, in all fairness. So, like, for example, like when we go up to here, we can sell the Stinger, because we're not going to use it. The Golem's Fist, because we're not going to use it. The Shiny Stones, we can sell, well, we can sell a few of them. Right, we'll sell the Heat Ray, we'll sell, actually, do you know what, you can't sell the Golem Mask, and I feel like the Eye of Golem is a good accessory just to have in our inventory, just for when, if ever, we need it. Right, so, throw this up. Let's stick our money in here. So yeah, back up to 2 platinum again. That's cool. That was worth farming for. I did say I wanted to do the farming a lot later on. I wanted to do it when it was when we had the Terrarium, because it'd make fighting Golem a lot quicker. Which isn't like a main concern. It just make it a little bit easier for me, because obviously I will be farming forever for that thing. Right. So upgrading to the beetle armor as well. So we got lots of beetle stuff that we can actually make. So that's taking our defense up to, what's that, 81? Oh yeah, we've got a beetle. Oh, do you know what it is? Oh no, what did I just do? Oh no. Right, I've just done goofed. And crafted the wrong one, haven't I? One sec, let me check. I feel like I have. Without thinking as well. Yeah, I did. I wanted, actually, do you know what? I don't know which one I wanted now. Are they both the same? Oh, it's that one. It's that one I wanted with the 32 defense. What one's this got? 20 defense. Yeah, right. I have crafted the wrong one. I wanted more defense than any other thing. So I'm gonna go get another armor set, and I'll just quickly go craft that now, and then we'll do some solar eclipse stuff, because I think if I look in our inventory, I did move some of the other ones, but I think we can actually just craft one now. Nope, we can't. So let's go grab all the other stuff. So we can make a few of these, because we may need to be farming for a little while. So let's go into our summons chest. Let's grab all of these. Not the mechanical's eye. We need, do you know what? It may be worth doing these tonight. Yeah. I might do these off camera as well, just to get a little bit of extra farming in. Right, so I'm gonna go set this up now, and I'll cut back in. Okay, so we're about to face off against the solar eclipse, but I did get 2 treasure bags, so bam, bam. Right, nothing good there. Right, was hoping for, as you guys know, a developer yo-yo. Right, so what I have done is I have set up the stadium again that I used in the, what am I thinking of? The Twins and the Skeletron Prime fight, just up here. But I don't have my heart lantern anymore. So I actually left it in the jungle intentionally, but I do have on me another campfire in here, and I may just make a heart lantern and set it up, because we're only farming Mothrons, so Mothrons will fly at us and try and attack us, so if we stay in the air we should be fine anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly craft me a little heart lantern, and then we'll kind of get into this. So I'll take some chains and a life crystal. I think this might be enough. I think it's like 4 chains. So let's see. Here we go. Bam. A heart lantern. Right. So let's go and what I'm going to do now. See, I'm just mixing 2 conversations. I was going to say what I'm going to do is, and then I mixed it with what I'm going to do now. So what we're going to do now is we are going to summon this thing, fight a few enemies, and then I'll jump cut ahead to when I find it. So let's begin. Okay. Oh, tell you one thing I didn't craft. I didn't craft myself any more flasks, and I really wanted flasks. That'd have been really, really nice right now. But we don't have that, unfortunately. Now, there are enemies attacking us. I feel like that's an Izor, right? There's a little Izor down here. Yeah, it's a little Izor. Right, there we go. There's the Mothron. Alright, so the trick to fighting Mothron, I find, is to just fly, man. Is to just really fly. And when he does this little pausey thing, to really get some damage done. Oh, look, baby Mothron. Let's kill it before it kills us. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well against this little Mothron. I had worse luck last expert mode series against Mothron. I don't think I was nearly as well equipped as this. Come on, CTHULHU first time, do it. Where are you at? Come on, do it, do it. Let's have that look there. No, okay, unfortunately not. So we are going for a 25% drop rate. That's what we're kind of aiming on, 25%. Not too bad, actually. I mean, we've been doing yo-yos in this series that are 1 in 200 drop rate. Like, for example, the one I'm using right now, the Kraken, is a 1 in 200. Tell you one thing I'd really like to upgrade as well, but I don't think we've got the time, because it'd mean going into the house, and that would probably mean us getting overrun with enemies. But I wanted to buy some new wings. I want to buy the steampunker wings, because they are better than the ones we're using right now. But I don't think we have the time. So when I farm the next solar eclipse, I'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to do some farming now. I'll let you guys know the outcome. It should be a pretty successful farming session, because like I say, 1 in 4 drop rate really isn't something bad. I mean, it's probably the best one we've had this whole series, funnily enough. Alright, I'm going to crack on with that now, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, we're facing off against the second Mothron I've actually seen. We're almost at the point where she's dead. So let's see if we can do a little bit more damage. Come on, it's that 1 in 4 drop rate. You know you want to drop an CTHULHU. What did you drop? Right, nothing. Right, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, so quick progress report so far. I've done 2 solar eclipses and I've had 2 Mothron fights. So Mothron is a little rarer than I actually imagined. So I'm going to keep pushing on, keep fighting against these guys. I did get a moonstone though, which is good because that's going to combine with our sunstone. It's going to make a nice accessory. So yeah, so I'm going to keep farming and I'll let you guys know the results. Oh yeah, and I also went and got some steampunk wings because I love these wings and I never get them and they look the best. They're literally like the coolest looking wings. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh my god. Right, I managed to pick it up at the last second, but we got it. Right, let me finish off this wyvern. Only problem is, it didn't look like it had a good reforge, if I read that correctly. I think I read shoddy. So that's going to be a bit... Hope it didn't make anybody jump with that. That was a bit enthusiastic, sorry. The cool thing about this solar eclipse, though, is, right, so I was getting ready to spawn the third one. I was waiting until, like, the night time. I went and did a little bit farming in the jungle for some life fruit. And a natural solar eclipse just happened anyway, so... saved me a summoning thing, which I thought was cool. But that doesn't matter now, because we have everything we need from the solar eclipse to help in our playthrough. And yeah, so let's go put another yo-yo on the wall. I tell you what, we do have a little enchanted sundial in here. So let's use that to get rid of this solar eclipse, so we can have a little bit of a more relaxing time. Alright, so the Kraken. So in terms of yo-yos, the Kraken, I believe, goes here. Because there is Red's throw and Valkyrie's throw. So, and Valkyrie's yo-yo. So that's it. So that is... No. How many we got? That was 17 out of 20. 17 out of 20. That's not bad at all. That's really, really good. So let's get reforging this thing. It is shoddy. But I do think I have a tiny bit of money saved up. So, we'll take some money from the little tax collector. And we'll get reforging this thing. Ah, 10 gold, that's not bad. Alright, 20 gold, there you go. Alright, we want it a godly. Shoddy again. Weak. Superior. Sounds nice. Strong. Damaged. Weak. Weak. Hurtful. Godly. There we go. Right, that's it. That's the most important yo-yo done. That is the yo-yo we're going to defeat the Moon Lord with. That's why it's so important. That's why it's such a great yo-yo. But look at that. But we do have some things to get before then. One, we have to take on the cultists. We have to be equipped to take on the towers. We have to be equipped to take on a Martian event so that we can get a UFO key. And there's a few other things we actually need. A lot of the next few episodes, maybe like 2 or 3, are going to focus primarily on accessories, really buffing up our character. We need to make sure that we have the perfectly fine-tuned amount of prefixes as well. We need to have all the life fruit. There's lots of stuff that we need to do. So it's going to be a great few episodes. But that's it. Oh, I'm just so ecstatic about that. I just thought that was a really cool thing because the natural solar eclipse happened, and then the first Mothron that appeared, it appeared in a second, and then that was it. So yeah, so that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for supporting this series. In the next episode, I hope to have done some stuff to the house, just to say thank you to all of you guys for sticking it out this far. I want to make sure that the house is complete and awesome, because I did promise that at the start of the series, so I'll let you know how that goes. Alright everybody, thank you all for watching. My name is James, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Good morning, good evening. can't sleep, but I dream big. I can't sleep, but I dream big. I can't